The crew worldwide, from Cali to Twitter, real hardcore fans, boxing ass niggas, consistency cops, police the views, we'll pull up receipts for any debate you choose. Shout outs to Claressa for the dope production. Ring gang stay with the best discussions. Ring gang radio.
What's good, yo? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. I'm your host for tonight, Patscorpio, the New England representative. And as always, I got my man with me. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Yo, what it do? Shutterworth da Gawd, GOAT artist, Soul Wars LB, Lauderdale boss, Ring Gang Radio in the building.
Ring Gang in the house, yes sir. And as always, I got my other man with me. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
What up? You already know what this is. Your boy King P, Bodega Boxing in the building. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Straight from the bodega, straight from the sewers. King P, motherfucker. So yeah, man. You know, boxing has been pretty interesting this past week, and we're gonna start with probably the freshest piece of news that's been going on in boxing media and sports media too. Claressa Shields. Now, as we all know, last Saturday, she was supposed to be the main event for a Showtime card. But unfortunately, there was an incident at the weigh-in where her opponent's trainer, James Ali Bashir, got dropped. You know, there was a little skirmish at the weigh-in. You know, details are sketchy. You know, you have a lot of secondhand accounts. No one really knows what's what, but we do know.
Let's just go off what we seen in the video, though.
Yeah. Well, we didn't see the actual assault, but we did see, though. We saw James Ali Bashir, the Claressa Shields' opponent's trainer, lying there in his blood, leaking. You know, being cradled by his fighter. It's rather unfortunate. You know, because James Ali Bashir is a 71-year-old man. You know, I mean, and he got pretty much blindsided and got snuffed. You know, but like I said, details are sketchy on how it happened or why it happened. But the point is, you know, a 71-year-old man got snuffed and dropped and got his jaw.
He was running his mouth. He was talking shit though.
See, and that's the thing. Like, I mean, first of all, like if you're at these weigh-ins, like. Honestly, it's really up to the local commissions to maintain order. You know, you can't be allowing, and then too, like the fighters' entourages. If you got the live wires up in the group, man, you gotta let them know to calm all that shit down. You can't be just flying off the handle. Keep talking.
Claressa Shields' sister.
Yeah. You know, exactly. You know, I mean, you can't be popping off like that. You know, because especially if you're out of your league, if you're not in the world like that, you shouldn't be popping off, point blank.
And honestly, if you not, I mean, I understand if you're family, but why are you on the fucking stage first of all?
Right.
I mean, because let's look at the video we saw. Bashir, he was putting his hand in her face, but she was up in his face though.
Right.
So when they're talking shit, he's talking shit, and I know a lot of people keep saying, "Oh, but he was talking shit. He was talking mad cash shit. You know, you can't come to Detroit, whatever, doing all that. You can't be woofing and this, that. And it's a fucking weigh-in, man. Niggas is hype.
Exactly.
Y'all bitch and complain that people don't have the same energy for damn women's boxing and no one does anything to make that bigger. Then when y'all get it, y'all get mad and be like, oh, niggas is sensitive and oh, he's talking shit. So which one is it? Like, which one is it really? Like, I want to know, because honestly, like, that one moment changed the whole world of boxing.
Facts.
All because a motherfucker was sensitive.
Exactly. And it got escalated to the point where it should have never been, which is an assault. Now, I'm not saying that trainers being assaulted as fighters being, skirmishes have never happened at weigh-ins before. It's happened before. I mean, two examples off the top of my head. Of course, is Tyson and Lennox Lewis. It wasn't really a weigh-in. It's just more or less they were on stage, and then Tyson, because he was Tyson, approached them and there was a little skirmish, and then Tyson, flew off the handle.
Bit his leg or something, or like.
Yeah, exactly. He bit Lex's leg and everything like that, and then after that,
Lewis with Rockman. When I see Rockman.
Exactly. Or even another example. Fucking Roy Jones' trainer, Alton Merkinson, and fucking Stoney from Ruiz's trainer. Like them niggas got it. I think it was at the weigh-in too. Like they threw fists. Like Alton.
Was this the one where Ruiz was wearing like the pimp outfit?
It was some shit like that. All I know is I remember because that dude used to run his mouth like it was nobody.
Yes.
I mean, he's probably the only trainer I've ever seen that got thrown out of a fight and be told to go to the back because he was talking.
Yes. Now, we some old school boxing fans out here, so I know we really not, want to have to tell you go look up some old John Ruiz fights. But just to put this in context, like Norman Stone was one of those dudes who was just with the shits, annoying, cursing, loud, complaining, everything, like all that. Like, so if you didn't swing on him, like you got some like you got some tolerance. So, but be that as it may, like look, show that you're the better person by whooping the fighter's ass.
Right. And
this your money we talking about, man.
Yeah, and definitely because of the weigh-in, because they didn't even get. I mean, now I could have seen if they got a chance to weigh in, they probably could have salvaged the fight, but they couldn't because the trainer was lying. Claressa Shields was I forgot how to pronounce her name. Was it Habazin, or something like that? Because she didn't even have a chance to weigh in. So unfortunately, because of that, they had to cancel the fight, and Claressa missed out on a bag. That bag was gone.
And history, and another performance for the year because you only fought once. And even though she looked better and more improved in that fight with Hammer, the fight was trash. So this would have been a good opportunity to make history and get a better, more entertaining fight for the fans. Mm-hmm. So we could just remember you for more than just a Hammer fight, which it was cool on your end,
Yeah,
but it wasn't the best, especially with all the great women's boxing we've had this year.
Right.
Claressa Shields has like the biggest name and has the least amount of buzz for her fights this year.
Facts. And I know most people don't like to hear that from Claressa Shields because it's like, she's the GOAT or whatever they like to call it. It's like,
G-Woke.
Yeah, the G-Woke. It's like, it's all good, but what good is having that title when your fights aren't really being anticipated like that? Like the Showtime fight, it's very rare. I only vaguely heard of it. Even then, it didn't get a lot of press in any of the areas that I visit. Where for boxing news and media. You know what I'm saying? So,
you had a triple G fight, nigga.
Yeah. And Triple G.
And you had Boots coming back.
Right. And yep. Boots and that was the only saving grace is that Boots got a chance to be in the main event, even though his opponent wasn't really the greatest, but at least he got his time to shine a little bit. So that was the only redeeming part of that.
And the rest of the card as well. Everybody was able to go on with their fights and perform and get their money. So yes, we're not just trying to just say only Boots, but the rest of the card, it's just the main event got fucked because that was her first fight back at her hometown, right?
Something like that.
Yep, homecoming.
Yeah, it was in Flint. Yeah.
Damn, you fucked that up too. There's nowhere. Damn.
Yeah. So and of course, like it mentioned, like she didn't. I mean, obviously, like once they heard, because James Ali Bashir is a respected trainer in the boxing world, so naturally, someone that assaulted him, she got all the smoke. Like
of course, and she was supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
She let's be honest, like I'm a fan of her boxing, she cool, whatever, but at the end of the day, she got the smoke because where there's smoke, there's fire. You gotta keep your entourage on point.
Right.
Like you can't be doing this shit. Like, and then she had a chance to salvage it, you know, to make herself appear somewhat cool in the whole situation, but she fucked that up with that video she had. Cause she's has that blank dumbass expression on her face. You can see it in her eyes. Mm-hmm. She don't sound remorseful. Damn near like she's laughing, like she's smiling, like damn near trying to fight back a smile the whole time. And then she's talking about, oh, you know, he was talking so much shit. So what? If you saying that he deserved to get snuffed, and I'm talking about sucker punch snuff.
Yeah, exactly.
That means whenever your mom or your dad or your grandfather, if they ever talk shit and some random nigga just say fuck that and just swing on them with a bat or something or elbow him in the face and they don't even see it coming, you saying that's cool too then?
Yeah, the nerve of you when you fucking pop shit on Twitter to randoms all the time. Like, fuck out.
All the damn time.
Yes.
Like,
so fuck all that. Like, ain't no, I don't care if niggas could hear this, niggas could play this for her. I do not give a fuck. This is boxing. This is real life shit. We already struggling in the sport as far as passing down fucking boxing knowledge.
Right.
And not even and we say that a lot of times with just discussing fights and from a fan aspect. You know, like the Forgotten Phage articles and shit, or all the random fights we fucking mention on these podcasts. So take it a step further when you have somebody who's trained fighters and legendary fighters, come from a legendary gym. He's been in this fight, that fight, been around the sport for years and years, and y'all talking about he's being disrespectful to the point where you got to put hands on him and remove him from the sport. Somebody that contributed that much.
Yeah.
Fuck shit.
Yeah, it's fuck shit. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's fuck shit. Like, honestly, like it is what it fucking is. Like, if you listening to this right now and you cool with what happened, then I don't even want you to be a fan of this shit. Like, just fucking just turn this off right now. Like,
right, exactly. Like,
yeah, like I'm good on that. Like, yeah, I don't need no fuck niggas like that listening to us.
Yeah, no, it's like, I mean, it like this. I mean, we don't. It's just like when Michael Irvin said, like, you know, we're losing recipes and stuff like that. And James Ali Bashir, I mean, for most who don't know him, I mean, he's been around the sport like since like the 70s. I mean, he was under Manuel Stewart and everything like that. He's been around a lot of legendary fighters. Like, dude is. I mean, like, a dude is one of the remaining few of the old school that's actually out there working with these young fighters.
That's what I'm saying. And y'all trying to remove that?
What was that, P?
He's the last of the Mohegans.
Yeah, exactly. So
he can't talk his shit.
Yeah, I mean, he can. I mean, he talks shit because, like I said, he's been around. Of course, he is. I mean, he's not gonna cross the line if he's not. I mean, if he's not like pushed it, which he doesn't seem like he was.
He wasn't in the audience talking shit in her face.
Exactly.
Now, people keep saying, "Oh, he was talking shit at the event." So fucking what? Then let him make you mad enough to where you gonna fucking beat his fucking fighter's ass.
Right.
That's what you get back to. Dude, look, nigga, we got fucking pound for pound stars out here getting their fathers damn pushed by other people trainers. And y'all know what happened.
Yeah.
Niggas got body for that shit.
Exactly. And that's how
bullshit. No swinging on niggas, no snuffing on people, no sneaking dudes.
Yeah. You know, and it's a shame too. Now, originally, like I said, you know, he suffered like a broken jaw, some facial injuries, and he had to go, he had to get some surgery to get that handled. And then, you know, and like I said, as that was happening, as I mentioned before, she got all the smoke from everyone was coming after her, and then she was probably like, "Well, oh my God, why is everything happening to me?" I'm like,
bitch, you know why? What the fuck?
You know exactly why.
Did you try to wear glasses and shit? Look all innocent in the interviews. Like, nigga, stop. Keep that fucking energy you had.
Yes, and especially because, like I said, because at first we didn't know what the relation was of the person who snuffed James Ali Bashir, and then it turns out it's her brother. It's her brother that actually did it. So that makes it now. If it was like a random cat in the audience, she probably could have gone. I mean, yeah, I'd say okay, it's unwarranted that she's getting all the smoke because it's a random dude and there's no relationship, but it's her brother. It pretty much anything that she can offer in terms of an apology, it's basically just going one ear and out the other. I mean,
and it's not just the brother. Remember, her butch ass sister was up in on that shit too, on the stage causing shit.
Yeah.
So it's like a fucking combo deal.
Exactly.
You got Ren and fucking Stimpy. You got Pinky and you ain't none of you ain't get two fucking brains, nah. Ain't no brains about it. I got two fucking pinkies.
You got two pinkies. Oh man. And so yeah, I mean it's just bad enough because like I say he went into surgery and then we're thinking like oh okay, dude, I mean surgery was gonna be fine. But today we just got word that he's now back in the hospital because he has bleeding on the brain. So now that escalates it even more than what it was before. Like it's now simple assault. It's probably you're looking at attempted murder, and if God forbid,
and you see the nigga on video running out the fucking building.
Yeah, imagine being so pussy that you snuffed an old man and couldn't, and then afterwards you couldn't even stay, to say to even like face the consequences and like that. I mean,
yeah,
blindsided, like not even going head up. I mean, that's the disgusting part with this dude, man. It's like you fucking ran like fucking Michael Johnson, nigga. It's like fuck.
Shit.
Yeah, it's bullshit. But now James Ali Bashir is in the hospital now with bleeding on his brain, and potentially boxing has already had issues with had 2 deaths because of bleeding on the brain. Noticeably, just a couple months ago with Maxim Dadeshev, and so it's serious. Like brains are not supposed to bleed, and the 71-year-old brain is definitely not supposed to bleed. So
hell no, you don't heal this fast.
Hey, yeah, exactly. The dude's gonna be out of commission for a while too, and it's just like now we're looking at attempted murder. And like I said, if he does die, it's murder. And this is the type of shit that should not. And because people the negativity in boxing is the stuff that sells more than that pays attention more than the positive stuff. And this will put boxing underneath a spotlight that it shouldn't be under at all. Period.
We boxing didn't need this type of smoke, man.
No, it really didn't. Like, it should have just been like, hey, we're going for another title and all this stuff. But now it's gonna be like, and there's gonna be repercussions for that too. I mean, not.
Who the fuck gonna want to make do a world class boxing event in Michigan again?
Exactly.
Yep.
And enough niggas don't want to go and rap there, shit. Y'all having a no-fly zone for rappers? I mean,
it's bad enough your water is garbage. Like you gotta add
y'all
something
got
else.
that shit going on, which is unfortunate, which is sad. Which and this boxing event would have been a nice, little. Let me see, a break from all the negativity and bullshit that niggas gotta suffer and go through on a daily basis. You see one of your own on the big stage that made it, but look at that. Couldn't even get there.
Yeah, no.
Because some selfish ass niggas had to do some fuck shit. Because they were sensitive because, I don't like him talking shit. He talking too much shit. His energy. Nigga, grow up, man.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
what the fuck? This boxing.
Yeah,
y'all niggas get your fucking feelings hurt. That's like some whole shit. It's like come on, like y'all snuffing and doing. To me, it's like it's bad enough if you. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, there's some old people that talk cash shit. Niggas know me. I done cursed out some old motherfuckers. No cap, no lie. Honest to God, shit. Real shit at work. I'm talking about at work. Fucking store, whatever, shit happens, nigga, shit. But to the point. I've never felt to the point where I'm like, man, I gotta beat this motherfucker ass. Like, really?
Yeah.
and I mean, I know niggas might think I'm a bitch or something, you know that y'all be trying light skinned niggas.
Nah,
but
fuck all that. Nah, fuck
no one ever tried to fucking, none of them ever tried to fucking swing on me either to make me even want to do anything. So you say what you say and then you keep it moving. Like, you going back and forth with an old man, that's lame. But to walk away and shit is done and then you have somebody sucker punch them, nigga, that's not pussy, that's fallopian tube, my nigga. Like that's like that one bitch in, I think he was in Cali, some hoe dog, like she was having a bad day on the bus and she was fucking cursing out other people and screaming and yelling and just mad at people. And some old white guy was walking down the aisle about to get off his stop and he had turned to her and said, "Why don't you be nice?" So as he walking down the stairs, she pushes him and he falls face forward. I think he dies like a month later. Mm-hmm. Like why? Like what is all this extra shit for old people on some sneak shit? Like,
yeah, it's disgusting.
This reminds me of the fucking when they used to play knockout and they used to fucking just try to knock out an old man. Like, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, that little game was like the rage. I don't really want to call it a game. Let's flat out assault. It was a thing for a hot minute. You know.
Where the fuck was this? Man, I swear I've never seen no shit like this down here.
And yeah, you're in Florida. So that's even shocking.
I mean, the other shit down here, I don't want to get into, but
yeah, there's a lot of neck shit in Florida.
You know, we got shit. We got you niggas worried about a knockout game, nigga. We worried about the shootout game, nigga. Fuck that. but yeah, man. Like, this whole Claressa Shields shit, like, she's already not likable, which is sad because she's talented and, you know, she could fight her ass off. But this definitely, you know, really.
Yeah, I mean, this is a black eye. This is not something
real black guy.
This is not a black eye that will go away easily.
You got to start knocking everybody out from here on out. Mm-hmm. You got to stop everyone and kill the entourage. Leave your butch ass sister home.
Well, I'm pretty sure her brother will not be joining her entourage because, I mean, that dude, they're arresting him, like, depending on what they charge.
That nigga under the jail. Like,
yeah, that nigga's going back to jail. He ain't gonna be in no entourage no more.
How insecure you gotta be? I mean, think about it. Your sister is a fucking double gold medalist, world-class athlete. And you think you could outfight her? You think you need to protect her? Mm-hmm. From someone that's 71 years old? Do you think you got, you think you got to defend her honor? If anything, she should be defending y'all honor. Like, what the fuck y'all niggas doing? Y'all fucking up the bag. Like, I blame all three of y'all niggas. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, Claressa Shields is gonna, like I said, she's gonna have to face the music like a woman, like, like I said, the shit ain't good. Like, she may have not done the assault or anything like that, but she sure as hell didn't.
You facilitated that shit. That and that one nigga in the little windbreaker outfit who was kind of motioning the dude like, yo, you should leave. Yeah, the bald head nigga. In the video, like that nigga too, like all y'all niggas, man, fuck all that shit.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate situation. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this is gonna I'm pretty sure now I can see the commission's now changing some of these the weigh-in rules right now. I mean, in fact, actually, I know when they do it in the Vegas and stuff like that, they don't have a whole entourage on stage like that at all. I mean, they have like maybe the trainers and stuff like that. But they don't have like. Yeah,
I mean, but they get world class events all the time, nigga. This like what Michigan, like this was Detroit. Like, when the last time them niggas was getting fights with like what K9, what Floyd, what
the Darrells.
The Darrells. Like, I mean,
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I'm sure they ain't up on it like how Vegas would be, but still, it's like, yeah, I mean, niggas gotta start policing themselves though, man. Like, we gotta be better, dog. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, it's an awful situation.
Yeah,
it escalates to a place, and now a man is probably fighting for his life, all because of some more bullshit.
Yup. And everybody lost, man. Boxing lost. All of us lost, man. Knowledge lost.
Yeah.
So some kid who was in the gym training and looking up to him and and trying to be a world-class fighter when he grow up, he lost now.
Mm-hmm. Like the Claressa Shields opponent who was getting ready to put in some work, she's lost now because it's like, even if they reschedule the fight, I mean, we don't know if dude is even going to be in the type of capacity to even be able to do it,
Of course, and then the fact that when she in the video she was talking about, oh, I mean, she could fly another trainer out here. Like, how dare you say some shit like that?
Exactly. It's like it's like any trainer just, okay, yeah, the training. You're like, no, that's not how this shit works.
Like you. Oh yeah, well, Freddie Rhodes owed me a favor. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, she really said that shit. Like,
yeah. I said, you're a professional fucking fighter. Why would you say that?
you know how hard it is to get shit done. Like so insensitive. Like, and I can't believe you got niggas like championing this shit. Like, who raised you niggas?
Yeah, like, there's like, the situation, like, I mean, there's a lot of caping for the situation and the caping for all the wrong reasons. Caping over because, like, Claressa wasn't the one that, she didn't get insulted. She wasn't the one that got assaulted or anything like that. But they're really caping for an old black man getting knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Shit's disgusting. Like, niggas is like, like, if we're not in the, I'm not gonna support Claressa Shields, but like I said, because the situation is, it's her actual brother. It's not like a random nigga that was in the crowd that did that, and it's like, okay, yeah, she had nothing to do with it. It's her entourage, it's her brother that did this shit. And you have to point fingers at them. Yeah. Pretty much. It's like that's how it goes. And motherfuckers is like, supporting, that's all gonna well. But
she kind of lied to fucking cover for him. She was like, oh, I've never had nobody in my crew except for females and my boyfriend, but that's it. Like, oh yeah, but you didn't mention nothing about your brother. Like, fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yo. And now you at your hometown, so you expect more people to be around than normal. So it's still your fault. Like, you still facilitating it. Like, you still got the pull. Like, yeah. I mean, and I understand if niggas want to ride for their people and, oh man, you can't disrespect my sister, this, that, and da. Say what you gotta say, but keep your fucking hands to yourself, man.
Exactly.
Don't fuck up the bag. Like it's good to have riders around you, but they can't be stupid.
Right.
Shit, like, that's what it come down to. Like, niggas gotta know how far to go with it. Shit.
Because especially now too, like, if there's like a legal action, guess what they're gonna come after? They're gonna come after the brother. The brother ain't got shit. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
See, that's what niggas is fucking up. You knew niggas is fucking up this shit. Like, back in the day, people knew to protect the money man. But I don't know, like, through social media and everybody has to be attention whoring and all of that, everybody thinks they're just as important as the money man. No.
Clout chasing, that's what it's all about.
Like, the fuck out of here.
Everyone's chasing clout, man.
If they raid the bus, that's your fucking weapon with the fucking unregistered, that's your unregistered weapon with the fucking serial number scratched out. That's not the artist, that's not the boxers.
Yeah, exactly.
You hold that shit down, and you make sure niggas hold you down through the legal process, and put some on your commissary. Yada. Don't fuck up the gravy train, nigga.
People don't understand. So that's what happened. So that's the reason that whole what you just said. That's the reason why Michael Vick went to jail. You know, originally because people didn't understand. He's the money man. Of course, he didn't really have anything to really do with that. But that's a whole nother different story and situation.
No, I feel you. It's same principle. Like, don't fuck up the bag. Like, don't. It's just wow, man. Like, I ain't got much more to say to this. It's just sad for boxing, bro. Already had enough boxing deaths, and y'all put this shit out here.
Right. So I mean,
fucking up the bag, fucking up boxing.
And I'm glad too that a lot of the professional fighters, especially the ones who have been around that actually probably working or know them, like are not condoning this. Like they're pretty much reiterating the same shit that we're saying. It's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. And it shouldn't have never went down like that. So I mean, we just hope that James Ali Bashir pulls through and recovers.
Yeah.
Without any type of deficiencies, intellectual deficiencies, or any type of being and come back 100%, not like lesser or anything like that.
Just to put it in perspective real quick, like we just now seeing Superman be able to hit the bag.
Yep.
Yeah,
and he was boxing old.
Yeah.
And with boxing gloves, trained fighter hitting him in a competitive fight. And, comparing it to a 71-year-old man, bare knuckled, snuffed.
Mm-hmm.
He got stolen on some sneak shit. Yeah. We just gotta just think positive. Just to show you how serious this shit is. Like, we hope he pulled through, man, but shit real, dog. Shit's real.
Yeah. Yeah, real talk. That's absolute real talk. Oh man, that's such a depressing topic.
Yeah.
People, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with people today. People don't respect the elders, man. It's fucking disgusting to me. To